This clip I'm working on a ghost story. I establish right up front it's not frightening. What I'm actually doing is working with the students on that relationship they have with me. The teaching relationship and the give and take. They're watching me for cues for their actions.
It's a fun one. It's not too scary. Okay, so I'm going to start by looking at Matthew. Now, Matthew's my friend. So.
Now, the first thing I want to do is let them scare me. And this gives them, empowers them, they feel strong, you watch the kids, you'll see like the roller coaster thrill they feel at feeling like they can terrify me. But most importantly, I'm actually working on eye contact. I'm constantly developing that good, friendly, solid eye contact with myself and the student.
Yep, what you will want to take. Janadia's next. Janadia, right? Janadia, right. Okay, but not until I look at her. Oh! Okay, now, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to tell our story, and you're going to help me with the sound effects. So first of all, we have to be able to say this character's name. He has 3 names.
The first thing I have to do is teach the kids their part. And I'll do that in 3 little bitty chunks. They don't get a lot of information at one time. It's not all verbal. And they'll learn. They learn they need to watch me for their cue. They learn that they get to participate and that it will be fun. Essential parts of what's going to follow.
Right. So his first name is what? Ready? His second name is Dwight. And his last name, we're going to pretend we're drinking hot chocolate with our pinky out here. Well, his last name is Peabody. So what is his name? His name is, ready?
Now when you see Charity here say boo out of turn, I don't stop the story, I don't tell her she's bad, I just will touch her on the foot there to let her know that's not what we're doing, and then just continue on with the story. Working with kids in this situation is not about establishing who's in control, it's just about constantly opening up a way for them to join into the story.
So soft, and we'll go. Good. If I bring no. If I bring my hand back, we can do it a little louder, right? If you go, rat, rat, rat. Now watch. Only 3 times, Vincent. If I bring my hand.
I'm constantly calling kids by their first name at this age, partly because I'm new to them and I'm working to always establish a relationship, but also because I'm bringing their attention back to the story. If I see someone's eyes flit away or head move, focus on something else, I'll gently call their name, and that brings their eyes back to me and into the story. It's unreasonable and not even important to me that kids at this age can sit down for 7 minutes and focus on a story. What's important to me is that day by day, story after story, I'm constantly, in as many ways as possible, bringing kids back so that they're day by day extending their span of attention and ability to concentrate.
Just checking. All right. Are you ready? We're going to try the screen.
The story that follows is about 9 minutes long. In it, you'll see me constantly working on bringing the kids into the story, expanding their span of attention, and also clarifying that conversation that happens in education between the teacher and the students. It's important to me that they are clear on the signals from me, that I give them a chance to play their part. And as in education, the story, the lesson, the topic should be fun, it's active, and we should enjoy doing it together.
Signal. You're actually going to say right with me. Okay. Let's go. Once upon a time, there was a man whose name was Dwight. And one day he was driving his car, ready? And all of a sudden, it broke down. So he turned the key. Ready for that sound, Eli? Watch. What? Just, that's it, good. Didn't work. So he stepped out on the lane, and it was dark, and the lane was gravel, so his feet sort of crunched. They went. He was kind of sloppy. Ready? He heard the breeze blow. What did that sound like? Oh, gosh.
The wind.
He heard a single owl in the distance. Or maybe a bird and a rooster. Anyway, he got to the house. It was a small house. It had a little bitty door. He rapped 3 times Eli very softly. Xavier, he just went. But no one answered. So, Josiah brought his hand back. It was a little louder. Rap, rap, rap. Daniel, there was no answer. Maybe they were asleep, he thought. Rap, rap, rap. 3 times. No, maybe they were asleep in at the back of the house. Rap, rap, rap. Nobody answered. So he walked to the window. He put his hand and he breathed upon the window. He went, ready? He took out a little handkerchief. It squeaked with.
Let's look at the hole.
He couldn't see anything. So he walked to the door. He opened the door. It went. And it creaked. It was a revolving door, Xavier. He got in there. And all of a sudden, he heard a sound. And it sounded like knuckles knocking away. Yes. All of a sudden, the door shut and locked behind him. So, Reginald, Dwight, Peabody. But nothing happened. So all of a sudden, he heard that sound again. It went. He listened with one ear. He listened with his other ear. He walked up the squeaking stairs. It went. He got to the 2nd floor, and Shannon, something he thought, Sakina touched him on the shoulder. So, Reginald, scream, but nothing happened, Eli. So all of a sudden, he heard a sound behind the door he somehow knew led to the attic. It sounded like knuckles that went. He opened the door. He walked up the 4 squeaking stairs. He kept walking just for safety's sake. He took out a candle. He happened to have it in his pocket, Matthew. He lit it. Something